All right, guys, I'm here with Aaron AGIUS. How are you, Aaron?
I'm great. How are you?
Awesome. I know it's a bit early for you right now.
It is. It's early, but I'm ready to go, so that's fine.
Great, and it's weekend for me, so that balances it out.
It is. It's unfair on both of us, so it's good.
Aaron is managing director at Louder Online. It's an internet marketing business with a focus on search marketing, content marketing, and social media. They create actionable, thoughtful digital marketing strategies for their clients. They've helped many global brands online, including Salesforce, IBM, Ford, Coca-Cola, McAfee, Intel, and a range of funded startups. Aaron has more than 10 years of business management experience, and he is regularly invited to speak at digital marketing and networking events. He's also been working with Neil Patel on various projects. So it's great to have you, Aaron.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me here, and thank you for the intro.
First question I have for you is, how did you become passionate about internet marketing?
Initially getting into it, I was living in Thailand for a good 6 months, and I'd sold everything I owned, went over there with my girlfriend at the time, and we decided we needed to find a way where we could do that for as long as we wanted, which was basically earn a strong currency, live on a weak currency, and essentially live like kings. You can live like a king in Thailand on very little money. My girlfriend at the time is now my wife. She was in marketing and I was in IT. We decided that we could combine our skills, and we did a lot of online research, trying to find out how people are actually making money online. And so we decided we'd give it a shot. We flew back to Sydney, and for the next year, my girlfriend supported me while I spent every day trying to learn everything I could about internet marketing. About 4 months into it, we made 40 cents online. I was jumping around, high-fiving, celebrating, because we know now what we knew then, which is the internet can be highly automated and almost infinitely scalable. And the very next day we made $400 online, and it just continued from there. As soon as there was success, I couldn't help myself. I wanted to keep going, and I just haven't stopped.
Also, would you mind telling us a little bit more about your company, Louder Online?
Yeah, absolutely. We're a search and content marketing company. We, as you mentioned in the intro, we work for funded startups through to some of the biggest companies in the world. We're a distributed team throughout the US, Australia, Asia, a number of different places, and most of our clients are in the US, some in Australia, some in Asia, and around the world as well. What we do is we drive a positive ROI to our businesses, to our clients, for their marketing spend. So clients come to us wanting brand awareness, wanting leads, traffic, sales, and we find a way to do that through fantastic content and great search marketing.
So they get always a positive ROI on their investment.
Yeah, I mean, that's a key point of difference for us, is that so many people talk about rankings, or so many people talk about traffic, and in the end, what does that matter to a business who's just trying to grow their business? So we focus on what matters to the business and what the end goal for them, and that's how we make our clients happy.
In your opinion, what are the top 3 qualities that a growth hacker should have?
There's a lot of qualities. Someone in that position or with that title needs to be doing a number of different things. I'd say some of the most important ones, definitely data-driven. Doesn't just rely on hunches, and actually does the work, puts the effort in, gets the data, and makes decisions based on that data. So very data-driven. That's the first thing. You definitely need to be creative. That's the next thing. Once you got the data, you need to come up with great ways of trying to manipulate it and use it to your best advantage. And so being creative and data-driven are 2 of the really key things there. I guess the third thing, wanting to explore, being curious, and having the inkling that there's something down that path, and really trying to research it and go down that way and go the next way, and just being an explorer of data. So curiosity, I'd say, is the next key thing.
Who are some of these successful growth hackers that you've learned from?
You mentioned Neil Patel previously. We've done a number of things together, a number of big content pieces, and we've worked together in a number of different ways. There's a lot to learn from Neil. He's been doing this for a very long time, and he's everywhere. So yeah, I've learned a lot through him and through different connections that he's introduced me to. And I'd say the other person is Andrew Chen, who's been working on Uber. It's just great information at a really high level from both of those people. So two people I'd be keeping an eye out for.
So what are your top 3 pieces of advice that you would have to give for growth hackers?
The 3 pieces of advice are all very closely connected. So the first thing I'd say is don't get caught in marketing tactic hell. So trying to think of 1,000 different things and try 1,000 different things at once is inevitably going to cause you to do them all at a very shallow level and likely to be unsuccessful. So know about them, but I guess part 2 is go deep into each channel and go as close to success as possible, and make sure you systemize it and have a team that can operate that for you so that you can move on to the next channel or the next tactic. And once you're able to see success across those, then you're going to be winning. I guess the third part, and this is a really key part, is build virality into your product or service. Make sure that it's part of the product, that sharing is part of the product, that inviting other people is part of the product. Building that in from day one is going to enable a lot more success down the track.
Aaron, thank you so much for doing this interview. It's been valuable. I'm going to share this with the audience, and I look forward to keep in touch and talking to you more.
Yeah, look, I really appreciate your time, and thanks for having me.